think going around in a circle, like if you actually want to loot, is better. But if you stay in the middle, then you get a little bit more experience, but you get 0 loot. And I am very broke right now, so I need all the money I can get. I threw like 200 mil at the Gashpon and Omega sector because I still don't have those earrings. And yeah, I spent the last of my money, so I'm super broke now. I think going around in a little circle is probably a little better. I can actually loot. And once I hit 130, I'm going to go with my Shadower. I just really want that one attack. And I might try to find a Apex or Rex party. I want to get my Shadower to 150. I think he's like 148 right now. So I might be able to hit 150 before I go to work. Still have a couple hours. So if I can find a party, it'll be really easy. But we'll see. Like, I think now that Fire Poison Mage has been nerfed, if people want high AoE damage, they're taking Shadowers now. But before the Fire Poison Mage, I guess it's not even a nerf, it was a bug fix. Like, now that Fire Poison Mages are doing normal damage, people are actually taking Shadowers now, because we're the next best AoE. I guess, like, after Paladin also does crazy damage. Still debating on like what I want to make my third slot for this account, because I have this Corsair, which is about to hit 130. I have a 147, 148 Shadower, and then I currently have a Spearman, but I'm not a huge fan of BK, so I might get rid of the Spearman and get something else as the third slot. I was thinking about Buccaneer, but because like if I did Buccaneer, then I can transfer the equips from my Corsair onto the Buck, and then I don't have to make a whole new set of gear. The problem I have with that is that if I do that, then I can't speed infusion myself on my Shadower, right? Which isn't like a huge deal, but I mean, if I'm going to spend, 50 hours leveling a character, I definitely want to be able to buff myself with it, That guy plays EU. I see that guy posting on Discord a lot. I didn't know he played EU. He's very upset about Night Lords. I don't know what it is. Like, Night Lords are so good, but they are very, very upset with their class. I mean, it's like, it's been the same story, I think, this whole time, right? Like, Night Lord has been a god when they have buffs and weak without them, right? Like, that's been the case forever, right? And it's also the case in Chronostory. So I don't know why those guys are so upset with their class when they are the strongest when buffed. Oh, I'm at the level 130. Let's go. Alright. Trademark real quick. I'm gonna swap over to my Shadower. Oh my god, look at that Blood Dagger. 96 attack, that's pretty good. It really hurts to see like these really nice pieces of equipment and then just throw them all into the vendor. Like, look at this. 107. Perfect two-handed axe. And it's going to go right into Cody. Boop. See you later. Alright. Let's go back over to the Shadower. So now my Shadower has one extra attack, which is pretty cool. Let's let me invite myself. Okay. Let's see. Did I? Yeah, I already put my points. So I went for Assaulter. Obviously, like, you want a max Boomerang Step and Meso Amp. Pickpocket Ninja 11 is pretty good. I think I'm going to try and use the same map. But I think this time I'm going to try putting Pickpocket Ninja up here on these guys. Why is it not? There you go. I'm going to try that and see what I get. Let's see. I think I might ignore this middle right corner, because I don't think it's worth it to waste time on just two. So, like, go here and then go, like, right here, and just ignore that right side. Let's see what that is. Let's see, I ran out of spawn. Maybe I should still do it. I'm not sure how I feel about that part, or where the Pickpocket Ninja currently is. Before, I used to have it on the the middle left. But I guess it's about the same. This is about what I was getting before. I think one of the hardest parts, I've talked about this before, but one of the hardest parts of playing the Chronostory version of Shadower is trying not to waste your Mesa Explosion damage, right? If you try to kill everything with Boomerang Step, then your Mesa's Explosion has nothing to hit. Alright. So it's like, you see, like, I leave some of these guys with, like, just a sliver, right? And I'm hoping that Mesa's Explosion does the last hit. But sometimes, you know, like, there's not enough money in the bag to get that last bit of damage. So, like, this guy right here left, but that one right there was good. So it's just, that's definitely the hardest part, is trying not to waste your Mesa's Explosion damage. Because you, like, want to leave everything with just a sliver, but sometimes you don't get an explosion, and then you just end up with a mob with almost no health that's just sitting there. I think I'm gonna make a Smega real quick, see if anyone needs a Shadower for a party. Let's see. Level 148 Shadower, looking for Rex group. There we go. Let's see if anyone needs Shadower. I still have a few hours. I think I have like 2.5 hours. I might be able to hit 150. Let's see. If I don't get a Rex party, it's not too bad. Like, I'm still getting decent experience in this map. Oh, it's gone. Sometimes you get really lucky and you actually get, like, a pretty big explosion like that where you take out an entire group, but not always. Oops. That up. $123. Do people do Apex parties that low? At level 123? I feel like it should be higher level than 123 to do Apex with Urns. Like, they still have a lot of health. I guess I don't really know, like, what the Apex parties are like, because I've always only done, like, so far, only really done the Rex parties, Skelerex. I actually haven't done a Skelerex party since the weekend. Like, I tried to look for one yesterday. I didn't get lucky. This was before the Fire Poison fix. Like, Fire Poison and Corsair and Paladin. So I don't know how different it is now that the classes that were bugged are now doing, I guess, normal, regular person damage rather than 4 million DPS. It's like not only were they doing like a ton of DPS, like their experience gain was also bugged. Because it was based off of the damage from the tracker, but since the damage from the tracker was messed up, they were getting a larger portion of experience than they were supposed to be getting. So I don't know how things have changed because I haven't done one of those parties yet since the fix went live yesterday. And mostly I just played my my priest last night. I played last night for maybe like 2 hours, and I'm trying to get my priest to level 130 so I can use it as a Maple Warrior 30 mule and Holy Symbol, obviously. And right now it's, I think, 107, 108, something like that. I think it'll be really nice. Like, I can make my own party because I have a Rage Mule and I have the Priest. So if I have Rage plus Maple Warrior 30 plus Holy Symbol, then I could probably make my own party because then I'll have my Shadow Warrior has Meso up and Haste. Well, I guess you don't really need Haste, but you have Meso up. Then I just make my own party. Just get a Buccaneer and I'll be good to go. It's just like duo. I don't know if anyone's done that yet, how fast that is. Like Buccaneer and Shadower duo. It's probably pretty quick if you have Holy Symbol. I don't know, like, how much you guys are, looking at the experience rates on the Discord, but, I've seen, the highest that I've seen so far is coming from, I guess after the nerf, is still coming from the guys that were dominating without doing dot damage. Like, specifically, Bishop is still getting, like, 250 mil, right? Whereas, like, now, most classes cannot hit that anymore. And I think just because, those guys are wholly weak, so Bishop has that huge advantage. And they don't rely on dot damage, right? Whereas, like, I think Paladins were relying... Paladins and Corsairs and Fire Poison mages were relying on dot damage. But Bishop and Shadower don't need dot damage. They don't use it. So, like, the nerf / fix, didn't really affect them. I'm curious, like, what Baute is going to do with the map itself, because, like, it's still... I mean, it's better than it was when he first released it, but it's like, is it still ideal? I mean, the problem is the disparity between classes right now in that map is like absurd. All right, between like a good party and like a regular party, the difference is like double experience. All right, it's like 100 mil versus like 200 plus. Right, if just by changing your party members, right, and it's so class dependent. Right, I don't know if he's gonna change anything drastic or just make small tweaks to like what's already there. It's like how much is about to gonna fight the meta, all right? Right, because like the meta right now is, you know, Bishop Pally, Buccaneer, and then like a really good AoE DPS. Or I guess you need Sharp Eyes too. So you need some sort of Bowman. It really sucks for Corsair because they bring the dice buff just like Buccaneer does, but they don't bring SI. So if you have a choice, you're always going to take Buccaneer over the Corsair, even if the Corsair does more damage. Because even though the Corsair does more damage himself, the party damage is lower because they don't have SI and they don't have a mobber. So like you're always going to take the Buck over the Corsair no matter what. That's alright. Corsair's like solo EXP rate is actually pretty good right now. Like the higher level Corsairs that actually have max voice of sales, they're still getting like 170 mil solo, which is really good. I think I was talking about this yesterday, but I think that if Shadower could one-shot literally everything, like we did 1 billion damage per line on every single skill, we still couldn't hit those numbers, and it's a speed thing, right? It's like Assaulter Plus is fast, ranged attacks are faster. Right, like doesn't matter how fast Assaulter is and how much damage it does, right? It's never gonna beat people that are killing mobs from the other side of the map, you know, which is fine. Like I don't think it's a huge deal if, you know, Shadower is not the best solo you know, class, right? It's not a big deal because like in exchange for not being that great at solo, we have like the highest AoE in the game right now. Like if the mobs are clumped together, nothing beats Meso Explosion right now after the fix. So I can't really be upset because Shadower does shine in a specific spot that is very powerful. No. The party bonus experience is still there. What he nerfed was it was like a bug with people that did dot damage. The dot damage was showing higher than it was actually, right? It's like it was actually doing, you know, 800k DPS, but it was showing like 3.5 million DPS, right? So when the experience calculator was being done, right, it's seeing that, oh man, this Fire Poison Mage is doing 3.5 million DPS. I need to award that much experience, right? And so it was thinking that they need to give the Fire Poison Mage a ton of extra experience, when in reality that wasn't the case, right? And so they were getting inflated experience on accident. But he didn't nerf the experience formula or anything. He just fixed a bug that was making Fire Poison, well, any dot class, from getting extra experience for free. And it dropped all the Fire Poison Mage's damage from like 3.5 million DPS to like 1 million DPS. And then it dropped their experience from like 250 mil down to like 170 in a party. So basically what everyone else was getting. Oh, if there was no bonus experience? I mean, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, it's super party dependent, right? Because I've been in parties that have only given me like 130 mil, but I've also been in parties where I gotten over 200, right? It's so party dependent that it's like really difficult to balance, like just the map itself, right? In my opinion, what should happen is the map needs to be a lot smaller. That way you aren't gimped as hard by not having a warrior or a buccaneer, right? Because like, if you don't have warrior or buccaneer, your experience rate gets cut in half right now, right? Especially after the fire poison or the dot change, right? Your experience is cut in half without some sort of mobber, which is, you know, very, very significant. So I think the map should be smaller. There should be less spawn. Like maybe only 3 or 4 mobs, right? Instead of 30 of them. Like maybe only 3 or 4, and then that give them even more health and even more experience, right? So it's like basically what I'm imagining in my head is like fighting 3 or 4 Xenomegas at the same time, right? Like that much HP, right? Basically a bunch of boss monsters on a map, right? And that way single target DPS isn't completely gimped and AoE isn't super overpowered, right? Because if you only have 4 mobs, my Mesa's explosion hitting 6 isn't as good, right? So it's like it brings the cleave damage down to a more, reasonable level. And then it also makes it so single target DPS can actually use their single target skills. Another idea that someone made was like to just make, like this nudies map, just make it really tall, right? So that everyone can get their own platform. And so your party map would be like the old school MapleStory, kind of like the old Vikings map, where people would split the map into like 4 levels, and everyone got their own platform, which wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, that's another problem, right? Is that like I know that people are doing it on purpose, right? People that are like level 180, they are making their own parties and recruiting low-level people on purpose, just so they can get more experience, because they're basically stealing it from the lower-level players, right? And the lower-level players are only getting like 100 mil, and then the high-level person's getting like, 220. So that is definitely a thing that's happening. With people that are like straight up admitting it, like, yeah, I make my own parties and recruit lower levels. So, I mean, that's my fix is smaller map, less mobs, more HP, more experience. Basically a map of mini Xenomegas, right? So that's what I think should happen. Oop, wrong button. What? There we go. There we go. But it is, it's a new thing, right? It obviously wasn't going to get balanced on the first go around, right? He's already changed it like 3 times. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if I can't find as long as I get like okay solo experience, then it doesn't really matter to me, right? If people level faster, that's cool. I'm attempting to make my own parties using my mules, alright? Because like I'm trying to level my priest to 130, and I also have a rage mule, so I would be half the slots in the party. I would bring Meso up, Maple Warrior 30, Bless, Holy Symbol, and Rage. And then, I would just recruit 3 other people, and then we would just, 4-man the map. But that's my plan here in the future, right? I'm hoping I actually have a 3-day weekend, 4th of July. I get it's on a Saturday, so I have that day off already, but the company I work for is giving us Friday off. So I have 3-day weekend. I will be streaming for sure every one of those days. And I'm going to like power grind my priest up to level 130. And you guys will finally be able to see my priest in all of its glory, who I have kept the identity of a secret this whole time. There's a couple people that know my priest. Try smegging again. Maybe I can get into a party. Let's see. Level 148 Shadower looking for Rex or Apex party. I'm curious what people think about, like, the changes to Shadow, I think it's Shadow Surge and the Battleship Cannon. Right? Because, like, Bautai just gave them a 35% damage reduction, right? They're almost as tanky as Shadowers now. Corsair's a little bit better because they can maintain Battleship 100% of the time, even during bosses, but the Night Lord can only maintain Shadow Surge while they're training, right? So they won't get that 35% damage reduction during bosses, right? But they will get it during training, and they also don't get it during the party maps because they don't kill fast enough. So they actually lose Shadow Surge, and then like Corsair loses Hoist of Sails, which is damage, but they don't lose their damage reduction, right? They just lose their attack speed buff from Hoist of Sails. Oh, my equip is full. Hold up. Ooh. No, that's not that good. 11. I'm trying to get a good black poleaxe hat for my Corsair, but I still haven't found a good one yet. Oh, let me refresh Rage. Alright. Let's reset this. Experience. Meso Thief? Yeah, I don't want to party with another Shadower. I need a Mobber. There's some guy yesterday that made like an all Shadower party I thought was interesting. I doubt that's very good. I mean, maybe after the Boomerang step changes, right? Actually, I have not tried the party map after the Boomerang step changes, where he about to remove the stun on Boomerang step. I'm curious, like, if we're actually decent mobbers now. Like, maybe I should go Assaulter Plus to pull the mobs faster or something. Because Assaulter got its stun reduced to 1 second, and then Boomerang Step got its stun removed. I guess people don't want Shadowers that much. I thought it would be like a lot more desired after the dot changes. I definitely don't see people smegging for Fire Poison anymore. Because like before the change, man, like every party was like, where are the Fire Poison mages at? Because everyone knew it was bugged. But now they're not smegging for that anymore. I don't want to leave this map though, that's the problem, right? This map is super popular. It's like the best solo map right now, unless you're like an Ice Light Mage. I think the first map is better for Ice Light Mage, at least that's what Donnie was showing. So I think this map, I don't really want to lose it, because I don't know if I'll be able to find another one. I guess also Warriors. Like, Warriors don't like this map at all, because they can't spam Monster Magnet. Like, the second Skelly map is just so funny. They just sit there in the middle, Monster Magnet, AoE. Right? They could be botting for hours and no one would know, because they don't move. They just stand in the same spot. Like, no one would have any clue. Right, whether it's botting or normal, because, like, it's the same. But I think they're getting around 110 mil when they do that. They just sit in the middle, Monster Magnet, AoE, and then just only doing that gets you like 110 mil. I do think that like the DK change, the one, well, I guess all the warriors, right? So Baute made it so that their AoE is a taunt, right? And he made it for DK, their taunt is on Dragon War. The problem is that Dragon War still has that HP issue where it's going to keep costing more and more HP if you use it within 30 seconds, right? So you'd have to, I don't know, there's no buff indicator that shows when it's been 30 seconds. So like their Dragon Roar is a lot less useful compared to like Shout or for Hero. They can't just like spam it and aggro everything, you know? I mean, they can. It's just gonna be. It's just gonna cost them all of their power elixirs. Let me refresh my pocket. I'm gonna Smega again. One sec. Cash. Smega. Level 148. Shadow Room. 4. Rex. Apex. Party. I wonder if having a Rage Mule matters. Like, have Rage Mule. I think one of the worst parts of the party map, if you have somebody pulling, is that it just gets really boring. You literally just sit there and you hold down Boomerang Step, and that's it. You could, like, put a weight on the thing, go make a pizza, and come back, and you're getting 150 mil experience if someone is pulling for you. Obviously, don't do that; you'll get banned. But like, that's basically what it feels like. Joining Rex. Dang, I feel bad for that guy. I said 148 Shadower looking for a party, and then right after he goes 140 Shadower looking for a party. Claire Obscure. That's a good game. Oh, missed the guy's name is Claire Obscure. And probably has an alt named Expedition 33. Actually, I have a an SKA. I don't know if anyone of you guys have played Expedition 33. I have an SKA plushie that I got in the mail a couple weeks ago. I ordered it in October of last year, and it finally got here like 7-8 months later. But it is sitting next to me right now. I also have a little figurine I ordered off Etsy of Mael riding SKA. Actually, if you go into my my channel, I have some Expedition 33 videos. I have like New Game Plus hard mode, or New Game Plus like ×5 HP expert. Alright, I think I'm done with this map. I'm gonna try to look for a party. I'm gonna CC, see if I can find one. Alright, let's see if I can find one. Alright, let's see. This guy. Let's just start from the beginning. Oh, there's somebody in here. Bishop. Oh, I wish I had earrings. How many? I only have 11 Gashbon tickets and not that much money. Alright. I guess I could also go belt hunting. I mean, I think you should get the Meso Amp first, because you can get Meso Amp plus Band of Thieves is still pretty good. You don't like Boomerang Step is better, obviously, but Meso Amp with Band of Thieves is still really powerful. So I would get that first, right? Max out Meso Amp, and then worry about Boomerang Step later. Because like the automatic explosion saves you so much time, and it makes training so much easier. Like you don't really need, like Boomerang Step's nice, but you don't need it. Like you need automatic Meso's explosion for training speed, right? And then you can also go to you can go to Squids or something. You can still full clear. Maybe there aren't that many parties right now. Huh. Maybe I should just stayed where I was at. I'll give it like 3 more. Oh, there's a group. They're probably full though. Oh yeah, they got a Buccaneer. They're gonna fill up quick. Oh, this is like a super hell of a party. It's all these guys. These guys are this is the type of party getting that 200 mil EXP. Like every one of the people in that group. The Meso. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. But Meso Amp also increases other stuff, right? It's not just the auto explode, right? Pickpocket drop rate, Meso's explosion damage, right? 50% Meso up, like that's huge, right? Like Meso Amp is more than just the auto exploding money. All right. What channel was in before? I think I might actually try Skelly's. I think that's 1062. 1 second. No, it was 1095. Oh, so this guy's gonna be getting the party quick. Shabingo. 137 buck. 1095. That's where I was at. Get back to my my rage meal. Alright. Let's see, I'll probably just vendor real quick. Alright. I might try Skelly's. I don't think Skelly's is as good as Moody's. Oh, see, look at this. Here we go. DK. Oop. I give up. Wait, no, I don't. DK, let me click on you. Stop moving. He's 134. It's a pretty good pole arm. Yeah, I think these guys are only getting like probably 90 mil. Not like anything too crazy. Recruiting Apex Weapon open for Bishop. This guy. Why does it look like this person's humping the rope? Like, look at this. I can't tell if they're disconnected or what. I guess what I could try and do is... Oops. I can tell if they're disconnected by doing this. Yeah, that looks like they're disconnected. They're not taking any damage. Let's see. I want to try putting my Bucket Ninja here. This is what I used on the test server, as I threw it right there. This place isn't too bad. The respawn is not as fast. The vertical range on Boomerang Step is also like not very good, so I can't hit that platform on the left there from the lower platform. Because the vertical range, like, if I'm standing here... Oh, never mind, I lied. I think it's like right here. I can't hit the guys on that other platform. And that's happened to me. I was trying to make a good dagger and a good gun for a while. I think I probably went through 50 daggers, something like that, maybe more, before I finally got a good one. And it's really difficult because you need not just the dagger itself, you need the scrolls. All right, so you need the vouchers to actually buy the scrolls to be able to 30% the dagger, and all those are really expensive. You can't just go farm them like you can with like my Corsair. The 30% guns, those drop, so you can just farm those. You don't have to use scroll vouchers. Just super nice. Yep. That was a full clear right there. Oh, nice. There we go. That's a good rotation. All right, let's see what I can get. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Like that. Yeah. Hell yeah. talking about. Look at that, right at the exact time of respawn as I'm back in that corner. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Literally perfect. But I still am only getting like 100 mil. I think there's just less experience on this map. Oh god, I hit the rope. Not gonna make it in time this time. I'm just gonna go back to the start. I hate the fact that if you're holding down, it makes you grab onto the rope. Because they have to jump down, but then immediately let go of the down arrow, or else you'll grab onto the rope. If you're too close to it. Oh, my summon is gone. Your dagger's 123 attack. That's like super good. That's better than mine. Mine's only 119. I have a 23 attack shield and a 119 attack dagger. God, I completely screw this one up. Oh, that was nice. Good explosions there. Oh my god. These guys drop spear attack, dude? Come on. Where's the 30% dagger attacks? I don't have to use all my damn vouchers. One day we will have a mob that drops 30% dagger attack schools. I'm kind of curious what Balte's gonna do with like the real bosses, like Populatus and Sachem and Horntail, because the characters in Chronostory are super powerful compared to original Maple Story. So like regular Populatus wouldn't be a challenge at all, right? Same thing with like Zachem, right? Regular Zachem would get his ass handed to him by a Chronostory player. So, like, he'd have to make the bosses a little bit stronger. Like, maybe the hard mode Papillotus from Artail would be a good challenge, but regular Zakum and regular Papillotus definitely not. Artail characters are just too strong. Or not Artail, Chronostory characters are just too strong. Run up. Well, even in Artail, the hard mode of bosses was still difficult even for people that were high level, right? Like, hard mode Papillotus was actually super difficult even if you were one of the highest level players in the game, because there was a bunch of mechanics that if you messed up, either one-shot you or wiped the raid, right? There was, like, in Artail, there was a time mechanic where you had to manage a clock in the middle of the room, and if the clock ever went above 12 or below 1, you would immediately wipe. All right, so you had one person whose job it was to manage the time up there, and if they screwed up, or you had really bad RNG, like they got a debuff, and they had to leave the top platform to manage a debuff, then you could lose your time, and you would just get one shot, right? The raid would wipe. So it's like, it's not just, you know, a numbers game, right? You have to do mechanics too. I think I'm full, actually. Anything good? 10. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, let me refresh my rage. I will be right back. 1 second. I'm just gonna grab a drink real quick. I need some water. All right. I am back. Hello, hello. Test, test. All right, looks like it's good. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to nudies, if I can't. Oh, recruiting Rex. Oh, have. Dang it. Thought they were about to say looking for Shadower. Shadower. Looking for Rex / Apex Party. What's the fastest way? Oh, 1081. Look at that. Boom. Found one. And you... $10.81. Where are you? Right here. Look at that. Boom. Found a party. Now I get to hold down boomerang step. We'll see how if they have a mobber. Oh, they do. Have a hero. Oh. A bishop who's probably going to leech, and then another shadower. I mean, I guess the... Let's look at... It's my first party since the changes. I will say, like, not having the stun makes it more difficult to hold these mobs in place. Oh, what are you doing? I'm moving them. It's setting up his priest. Oh, someone died. Who died? Who was this? Oh, the warrior died. He's lagging super hard. Alright, there goes our fire poison mage. This party this party fell apart as fast as it was made. Fire poison mage left immediately. The warrior died. The oh my gosh. Oh, Maya soloing top? Okay, that's cool. Very sick this. So what are the levels here? 140. Okay, they're pretty even. How does that work with the priest leeching? Looking at my experience is like pretty low. God, the bishop spam. 199, Jesus. This dude's level 199. He's gonna be taking all the experience. What's the point of the other bishop? We have a 199 bishop. This party is very lopsided. So 166, 199. Guess we'll see. We should hit sharp eyes. Do a lot more damage. Oh, that dude died. Heal catcher? Oh, he's not even in our party. What's that guy doing? Nice that I can actually mob a little bit now. My boomerang step stun isn't 10 years. I still kind of wish it was like half a second so that I could hold these mobs in place if I'm, you know, spamming boomerang step. Oh, do we have Maple Warrior 30? Oh, we do. The range is a lot higher. Pretty cool. I think this priest being so much higher level than everyone else is like taking all the experience. But I mean, I guess this is a little bit faster than soloing, so it's not too bad. And about the level. 97%. I wish he would pick a spot. He keeps rushing them to different parts, and it's like pulling them away from my mesos. He needs to pick a spot, and that needs to be his like rush point. Oh, 1.8. Okay, that's more reasonable. SI 2.3. Okay, that's probably why my damage isn't super high, is because I don't have speed infusion. The speed infusion might, like, the rate that you drop money is so fast that Meso's explosion just goes like ballistic. I leveled! Yay! Alright, let's get... oh, I forgot to Pickpocket Ninja. I haven't put Pickpocket Ninja down. I will get... we'll do Dagger Expert, actually, for now, in this party. There we go, Pickpocket Ninja's down. Let's try resetting with actually having Pickpocket Ninja. See what my damage actually is. Give it like a couple minutes to stabilize. Need that level 21 Pickpocket Ninja. Okay. It's a little bit higher. I think, yeah, without speed infusion, then my damage is not as high as it should be. Like, should be over 2 mil, but... yeah, whatever. We are full clearing, which is cool. Right, like the top platform is being cleared. I wonder how much experience this warrior is getting. He can't be getting that much if he's just rushing and not DPSing. Like, there's no way he's getting that much. Alright, he's probably only getting like 60 mil, if that. Somebody's got a ring. I think it was the priest. I bet this priest has been doing nothing but this party map the whole time. It's probably been like super leveling. I wouldn't be surprised if that priest was like 170 when 4th chop came out and it's already almost 200. Oh, never mind. That's more normal. I guess probably he hasn't been playing that much. I should have used the party map more before it got nerfed. Ooh, this guy has a Night Lord. I'm curious what this high-level player thinks of Night Lord. Because, like, on the Discord, you would think Night Lord is, like, the worst class in Chronostory. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty normal for Night Lord, right? For Levy? Oh, Leviathan. Does Leviathan even drop anything good? I haven't even done the quest line yet, so I have no idea if Leviathan drops anything good at all. It's unfortunate we don't have, like, somebody mobbing at the bottom. I think that's hurting the bottom a lot. Like, this party's not, you know, super optimized or anything. Like, if we replaced... Why do we have huge mountain here? I feel like we don't need the 124 bishop. If we had a buccaneer instead of that bishop, this party would be insane. So he could, like, mob the bottom. Or he just Mesa Magnet the bottom up to the top. I got 15 of these ice boxes. I really wish that Balte made the, like, the summer event, he made the face pieces last longer than 24 hours. Right, I don't know why. And then the drop rate is also pretty low. So, like, you'll get one, train all day, and not get another one. And so you'll lose your face piece, which kind of sucks. Especially, like, if you're a Night Lord and you get the Watermelon, you get that 1000 HP, which is really powerful. Ooh, 70k. Holy shit. 70k crit. That's without Sharp Eyes. Yeah, I wonder what kind of damage I would do with Sharp Eyes. Shit. I think most of my damage is from Mesa's Explosion, though. I mean, Boomerang Step damage is good, but Mesa's Explosion is better. I am sustaining 1.5 mil DPS. It's pretty good for not having Sharp Ice or Speed Infusion. Or Dice. It's like, so my max damage potential is probably another 1 million DPS higher than this. Maybe even more. I'm like almost positive that the people down there are getting significantly less experience than me and the bishop up here. Like they're probably only getting, 90 mil. Like it's probably almost better for them to solo. Because I'm pretty sure like I'm KSing the Shadow War below us right now. Can't keep this group on top of my pickpocket ninja. Like the warrior is rushing, not in the same spot every time. I'll definitely be able to hit 150 before work. I don't know if it's going to be in this party. Because, like, honestly, the party map is good, but it's kind of boring. Got a dip. Thank you for party. There goes the fire poison mage. Which, I think he probably left because he wasn't getting that good of experience. Right? I think like fire poison is probably, they're probably better doing like what Ice Light is doing right now, which is soloing nudies, right? They're using their map AoE to kill the top platforms and then using their regular mobbing skills to kill the bottom. Nice. If we get a buck, that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure the fire poison left because the experience wasn't very good. It's like I've seen some guys in the Discord talking about, how badly their experience got nerfed. Like some of them only by maybe 40 to 50 mil, but some of them are getting like nerfed in half. This warrior's pretty good though. Like he's using Rush to build up um his orb stacks, and then using Coma like as he's moving between the left and right side. That's pretty good. The pro hero right here. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Like something I was thinking about the other day was like, um, I'm surprised that Baute has worried more about fourth job and Leafree rather than releasing Zakum, because unless Zakum is like severely overtuned, we're just gonna mow right over him. Right, because like Zakum is supposed to be a third job boss, right? Like it probably should have come out with third job. Like with regular Zakum, like we can solo him right now, like very easily. I could go into Zakum and probably solo him in, an hour with my current like level and damage. Right, and I'm sure like a freaking hero could go even faster. Like hero soloing Zakum is crazy because like their arm damage is so powerful. So like either Zakum's gonna be really overtuned or it's gonna be tuned for fourth job, or it's just gonna get like, absolutely destroyed in Chronostory. I'll say like another thing that's going to be interesting is like everyone runs around in like a Zakum helmet, right? When Zakum comes out, right? But one of the cool things about Chronosaur is that people use the regular equipment. Like I'm using a actual pirate hat, right? Rather than everyone using the exact same helmet. So I'm curious if he's just going to keep the Zakum helmet in. Like Horntail Pendant's a little different because it doesn't have an appearance. Alright, so like everyone having Horntail Pendant's kind of whatever. But everyone having a Zakum helmet is not as cool as everyone using their own class equipment. The warrior left. I guess I'm mobbing now. There goes the party. If the priest leaves, then that's GG. Like, I can mob a little bit now that Boomerang Step doesn't. Yep, see, there it goes. We'll see what I get without the. I can definitely mob, like with Boomerang Step now. Now it doesn't stun. Alright, this is experiment time. How good is this? The one problem I see is that like the aggro range of mobs drops super fast. Alright. We lost Maple War 30, which really sucks. He didn't even refresh it. Which really sucks. Yeah, I really wish the aggro range didn't drop so quickly in Chronostory, because then I can mob way easier. I feel like they already dropped. Like on the left side there, you see they're walking away. Like, aggro drops so fucking fast in Chrono. You have to like constantly hit them. If you walk away too far, then aggro's gone. Another reason why the pusher is so important. I will say the experience hasn't really dropped off. I think it's because the priest was taking so much that now that he's gone, he's not taking all the experience anymore. But I think once I lose Maple War 30 here in 5 seconds, like my damage is going to drop by a lot. That's like almost 1,000 range I'm about to lose. Oh, there's a warrior. Ooh, an MM? Bro, we get sharp eyes? That's what's up. Oh, there's 2 fire poisons over here now. I can mob. Look at this. I'm mobbing. All right, I'm hitting stuff. Mobs are grouping together. Look at that. New changes to boomerang step. Obviously not as good as, you know, a fucking warrior, but... Oh, he's a paladin. He's not a... So I don't get rage. That sucks. It's crazy that I never saw fire poison mages before, and then now I see them everywhere. I think everyone made a fire poison mage and like left them in the closet, and then now it's just like, all right, time to release them. Enemy strong against an element will take plus 50%. Oh. Extra hot. Keep calling it a nerf. It's not a nerf. It's a bug fix, but. This is Paladin. Is he not gonna group? Oh, it might be grouping bottom. Which actually would be pretty useful. Oh, he's stunning them? Oh, I see. I didn't know paralyzed stun. I guess that makes sense. It's called paralyze, right? Oh, did I get a ring? Or is it somebody else? Oh, I got a ring. Let's go. It's my last one. Last one I need. No, that sucks. Oh wow, that's really low. No low levels. Look at that. Look how fast the aggro drops, dude. That's crazy. Let's see. What's the channel that's empty? 1085. Alright. I want to go to 1085. Alright. Hopefully this party doesn't disband because we're CCing. Oh. I don't know if they can see us by typing party chat across channels. Look at that damage. Ooh, Bippo. There he is. Oh, baby. About to get that sharp eyes. Alright. Sharp eyes, but no pusher. So, we'll see. Oh my god, my damage is, like, way higher. Oh, maybe not. I lied. Oh, come on! What is that? What is that? Is that a 66753? Is that what that is? I can't tell if that's a 5 or a 6. I think it's 666753. 666753. Ban. Oh, look. Boom. Not ban. Let's go. Didn't get banned. Those life effect tests are hard, man. Man, losing Maple over 30 sucks. There's 1,000 range. I lost Maple over 30 and rage. I got Sharp Eyes, but Sharp Eyes is not as good as Maple Warrior 30 plus Rage. That hammer is so fast. Pally hammer? My damage dropped off a little bit. Not too much. But my experience went up a lot, because I don't have that 199 bishop anymore. My EXP has gone up by like 10 mil. Even though my DPS has dropped. $144. I have to get ready for work in an hour. I definitely want to level. I'm almost 150, baby. Just want to hit 150. I'll be good. That's when you're not considered low level anymore. 150. What level is this guy? T-Com? Oh, he's only 127. His damage is probably not like super crazy. Oh, now the Paladin is actually mobbing a little bit, my damage is going up. It's actually higher than before. 1.6 mil. That was only 1.5 before. I think, actually, now that I think about it, so I have 4 extra points here and 4 extra points here. Because I need Assaulter plus to be level 1 so that it hits an extra target. So that's 8 points. So let's say at level 150, that puts me at 11. So I should be able to get Pickpocket Ninja to level 21, which is basically maxed out. Like, you don't need any more points at 21, because after that, it's just duration. Which is going to be really nice, because now it goes from 2 to 3 targets. Which is a very, very large difference for, you know, going for 1 point. I wonder if I'm leeching all the experience. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm doing the most damage here in this party. So I think, let's see, 155 marksman. I don't know how much damage they do. Like maybe like 1 mil? I mean, they don't really need a mobber like I do, right? But I don't know how much damage they do even if they had a mobber. I don't think it's this high. Like I'm at 1.6. I don't think it's that high. Curious. Booty cheeks. It can't be that bad. There's no way. Yeah, like I would say that like if he takes credit for Sharp Eyes, like he's actually doing like probably the highest damage here. Just depends on who you ask. I think that the people that provide the buffs should take credit for the damage increase. Like I did. When I played Buccaneer and Artel, I was like 20% of everyone's damage is actually mine because of speed infusion. And also, Marksman provides some pushing, right? So, like, that's pretty powerful. Nice. This Paladin's super good. It's a very good mobber. He's level 155, so he's got like a good amount of points. He's probably getting. He hasn't done nudies. Yeah, I bet it. I guess that's the privilege of having sharp eyes, is that you always get a party. Got that sharp eyes privilege. He's probably just been here the whole time. I will say that, like, if I had a party buff like that, if I was playing, you know, Buccaneer or, like a Bowman or something, I would probably be partying every time too. It'd be so easy. Like, you just smega once and then, like, 10 people message you. So I would be doing the same. No spawn. Oh, he died. You give him haste, even though he probably doesn't need it. Dude, if I had Rage and Maple Word 30, I bet I'd be doing like 2.2 mil. I think what I should do eventually is farm more Drake's Blood. This guy? Maybe I'll swap to Drake's Blood and I'll just use that for now. I used to farm them, but like I got kind of tired of farming it, so I just stopped doing it until I almost ran out. But I think I might go farm them again. I bet with Meso Amp I could farm them super fast. It is like a good attack, and it's 3 attack. That's pretty good. It's like when you're hitting, you know, this many mobs, right? That 3 attack adds up. Gonna be 150. And I'm probably gonna log off after that. Or play my priest for a little bit. Maybe make some food. I'm getting kind of hungry. I do get free food at work today. Very excited for that. Every Wednesday. So the company I work for, they buy lunch for all of the technicians every Wednesday. But most of the techs, they work on like a 3-day week, 4-day week, and the 4-day week is when they work Wednesdays, right? So they only get lunch every other week. But I work every Wednesday, so I get free lunch every Wednesday. Pretty sweet. And then tomorrow they're doing like a 4th of July thing, because Friday's a day off, but Thursday they're doing like a 4th of July barbecue. So we all get I think they're doing like a brisket or something. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. I think they're catering. I think they're actually catering tomorrow. So free food. I work at a data center. I'm not a tech anymore. I used to be a facilities tech at the data center I work at. So I was in charge of like switchgear, generators, chillers, craws, stuff like that. But now I got promoted to supervisor, so I don't do any of that stuff anymore. My job is to make sure everyone else, stays in line. Those peon. No, I'm just kidding. Stay in your lane, little technician. No, I treat my guys very well. I'm actually taking them out. All of my technicians. There's 5 of them, and then our boss, like my boss, who is also their boss. We're all going out for a steak dinner on Friday. That's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm getting I'm getting food today from Wednesday lunch. I'm getting food tomorrow from 4th of July catering, and then I get food on Friday for like our quarterly get together. So I get a free meal 3 days in a row. It's pretty sweet. Very happy about that. So in data centers, there's 2 different types of techs. There's the critical facilities tech and then the data center tech. So critical facilities is in charge of keeping the power on. They're in charge of like redundant electricity. They're in charge of backup systems, right? So generators, chillers, craws, right? So those are the facilities techs. And then you have the data center techs who are in charge of everything inside the data hall. So they're in charge of switches, they're in charge of fiber, copper, the racks themselves. So those are the 2 different types of techs. I don't do any of the data hall stuff. So I don't mess with GPUs. I don't mess with CPUs. I don't mess with switches. I don't mess with fiber. All right. I'm the one who keeps all that stuff powered and cold. Yeah, I work for an evil data center. Very evil. Somebody leveled. Ooh, the Pally? Nice. Dude, get that Buccaneer, man. I mean, these guys are level 125. Technically, you could go at 120, right? Someone else leveled. Oh my god. That wasn't me. That was the fire poison. Oh, it's in 1 hour? Oh, we got the buck. Is it a lead? Beach Mountain? I'll get Sharp Eyes. Or not Sharp Eyes, Speed Fusion. Why is he not inviting pricing? Oh, he's probably whispering the Shadow Word. Alright. There it is. Oh, yeah, I got 200%. Now I got... Actually, let's go... I'm gonna try out max... Let me see. See if I can get a map real quick. The Mesa Ranger set. Oh, someone's here? This is the map I want to use. Actually, let's use the next one. Dude, that's cool. Is this... Whose ability is that? That's Marksman. Dude, why does it say Marksman are bad? Marksman experience rates are insane. So what channel am I in? I'm gonna bring my my Rage Mill over here real quick and just try out the nudies. Let's see. One sec. Load. I want that rage. I kind of want to get rid of all these buffs, to be honest, because I want to see what I get without everything. So I'm going to take off all the extra buffs that aren't mine. Because that's cheating. What's this one? Oh, focus. I don't need that. I need this. Alright, there we go. Now it's self-buffs only. I still need to get my priest to level 130. Alright. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I didn't have a party. There we go. Alright, got rage. Alright, let's try out this map with oh, I need to respect too. Alright. This guy, 3 disorder. Oh, I put 4. Oops. That guy. I only found out like a week ago that I could do this. Hold down the up button. I've been manually clicking this entire time. And I literally didn't know that you could do this. So every time I respect, I'm just like, God damn it. Mesa guard. Explosion. Alright, so I need 10 assassinate. B-step. Meso amp. I need level 1 assaulter plus. And then 21 pickpocket ninja. And yep. 3. And then I guess I'll just do... I wish this gave weapon attack. Doesn't give any weapon attack at low levels. I guess I'll just put 1 point in. Alright, so what I want to do is this top part over here, right, is where I used on the test server. Is I dropped him up here. Alright, let's see, he should hit stuff. There he goes. Alright, so you should hit 3, right? And then that blows up this entire corner, so I don't even have to worry about it. Right? It's like that. So, I'm going to try this map while utilizing him. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, this is what I was doing on the test server, and it seemed to be pretty good. We'll see. It might be even better on the other map, though. On 20 mil. See if I can sustain it, though. I think the trick is to keep the bottom eggs blown up, like these guys, so that when I clear this platform, they have something to explode. See that? When they explode, they actually have nudies now. But I have to kill them before the respawn. Because then if you don't kill the transformed ones, the nest golems, before the respawn happens, then you don't get anything. So kill those guys. Yeah, so the highest priority is transforming those eggs at the bottom as quickly as possible. And then killing the nudies so that the eggs respawn. See, if I didn't kill those nudies right there, these eggs down here wouldn't have spawned. There we go. Oop, it's the rope. I don't like that. So that's the general idea. I don't think like it's like that much better than the other map. It's probably about the same, to be honest. Oh, gotta kill these fast. Boom. Yeah, you gotta kill them before they respawn. Or you lose out on all those eggs. Alright, there we go. Boom. Respawn, get the eggs. You gotta kill them before the respawn happens. Boom. Also, like, you want to prioritize the bottom, because that gives you more time to actually kill for them to transform, for you to kill the eggs, them to transform, then you to kill the nest golem. So you want to prioritize killing those guys as soon as the respawn happens. Oh shit. There's the rope. Went 120. That's pretty good. Jump. Oh, see, I fucked up that one. Missed one of the eggs. Hopefully these Mesa's explosions kill all the newbies at the bottom, but I don't think they will. Yeah, I had a boomerang step to kill them. It's pretty good though. I like it. 120 mil. Pretty good. 150 solo. Yeah, it's that pickpocket ninja. Alright, I am going to call it there. Alright, I'm going to go get some food real quick. Chill out a little bit, and then I got to go to work. Oh, we got to lock this ring. Ooh, 77 attack concerto. It's pretty good. Too bad it's going to go into Cody. Actually, you know what? Before I go, I just realized I have a new ring that I can roll. So let's go to this guy, Moss. Let's unlock it. See if I can get a good reroll. How many? I have 103, 153, and 29. I got plenty. Average, amazing. Ugh. Oh no, I'm getting screwed. My luck sucks. Oh my god, my luck is really bad. Jesus. 2 luck again. 2 decks. I guess that's probably fine. I'm trying to give this to my my Corsair. That's fine, I guess. All my rings on my bandit have at least 2 stats that are +2. This one has 3 stats. That's probably fine. I have some money. I could probably gash upon too. Maybe I'll do that. Give him this, and I will take 15 mil from you as a payment, and then buy Gashpon tickets. Let's buy 30 of them, and then we'll see if I can get those earrings that I need. I need loading dock. All right, let's see if I can get those Omega Sector earrings finally. I've been trying to get forever. I have 46 tickets. Come on, give me the earrings. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Damn it. Still no earring. I did get a strength dagger. I guess I could upgrade that. Upgrade strength. Upgrade last dagger. I can try re-rolling this, I guess. There's no luck. 102 attack, 3 luck. Let's see, can I make more? I need... I can make 12 more. Alright. Reroll. 104 and 4. That's pretty good. It's one below perfect attack. I guess I can try that. And we'll smelt everything else. And then we'll blow up this dagger. So let's see, I got 3,200 scroll vouchers, and I think 30% daggers are 600. Yeah. Alright, let's blow up this dagger real quick. Oh, I have a lot of these. Oh, first try. Oh, of course. All right, that's all, folks. I will see you next time. I'll probably stream. I'm going to be streaming all weekend. I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, so I will be playing. I will most definitely have my priest ready this weekend. Like maybe on Friday. I'm just going to play my priest until my eyes fall out until I get 130. So I want that Holy Symbol Mule and Maple Warrior 30. So, all right. I hope everyone has a good day. I will see you all next time.